Hi, welcome to Devil May Cry 5. We're doing mission 6, it's just a boss fight. I click the eye on the top right for playlists and stuff, and check the description below. Click show more for time codes, although there's not much to see. If you just want to get to the fight, jump ahead to 130. Anyway, his attacks, these projectiles, pretty easy to jump, although you'll notice I failed completely to jump. He always does that on the opener, but watch for those. You want to hack at his legs and pull up, hook off them, and it'll fire you up to the top. When you get up there, there's a couple of other things that can happen. Those projectiles might come again, so watch out for getting hit in the back. I'll show you how to avoid those in the actual fight. And then also he'll drop down like that sometimes, which is a bit weird. I'm not sure what triggers it. It's certainly not killing all his legs. I think it's being under him. I don't really know. Maybe it's just random. I think it's probably just a attack. He'll also, when you see this green juice kind of come out of his side like that, it means spikes are about to come out. Initially, when he's above about 2/3 health, they'll just come out on one side or the other. Later on, as you'll see here, they come out on both sides. Although that's still quite high health, so maybe I'm fibbing about the health level. Anyway, regardless, watch for the green splurge, and you'll know when it's coming. There's also, when you get up here, you might see some health and some buster arms and some orbs that you can pick up too, so if you need those, be sure to grab them. And then finally, when he's on quite low health, he'll put out these spinning blades, which you can just shoot down or, honestly, kind of ignore. It's up to you. They don't do too much damage. But here is the fight. There's also some homing missiles I forgot to mention, but we'll see those. Anyway, when the fight starts, jump around like that to avoid the projectiles. Get close enough for your leg hook and then wail away. 5 or 6 hits on a leg should turn it blue, at which point hooking onto it again will fire you up and over the top and get you a position to get the little nubbin on his back. Nubbin. Once there, combo B is, despite the fact I'm not really using it, is probably your best bet, and I'm using the punchline. You can see there I'm dodging the projectiles just by going on the other side of the blob. I found that to be the most effective way. Only one will shoot at a time, so when you see those shots coming in, just dodge to the other side. I started playing with buster arms a little bit on this level. Yeah, see, he drops again there, and I'm honestly not sure what causes it. I think it is just being underneath him. But hook on there, and then yeah, when you get there, activate the punchline, which I haven't done there. And also wail away. Watch for the spikes that come out. Remember the green splurge that comes out of his back will be the giveaway. I think there's one coming up on the right where I'm standing any second. And you'll see that I dodged the projectiles by... have I already done that? I can't even remember. But by getting on the opposite side. Here comes the green splurge. So when it comes up both sides, make sure you jump off. I managed to hook back on and stay high there. Eventually, when you've done enough damage, the thing will close up, which I think it's about to do. But I dropped off and just grabbed this buster arm, the Mega Buster, the Mega Man one, because I wanted to have a little tinker with it, see if it was any good. Quick answer, it's not very good here. You're better off with the punchline, honestly, because what you can do is activate it and then hack away with the sword, and because there's not much incoming damage, you're unlikely to lose it. If you are worried about losing it, there are those homing missiles, by the way, that he's firing. They'll kind of go all over the place and explode, so just be wary of those. You can see I'm kind of using it here, but it's not really doing much damage, and I honestly think you're probably better off with the sword. My problem with the buster arm generally is that when you're targeting at what you want to shoot at, it fires the hook instead. So it's really, honestly, just a little bit awkward to fire with. But yeah, get up, wail away. I think I charge up the buster arm here, maybe, just to see what happens. Yeah, here, okay, so see the projectiles are coming in. I'm literally just going the other side, and it will shoot into the red thing. It won't do any damage, but it will cover you. It'll block the attacks. Watch out there, I was lucky not to get a hit there. But yeah, just carry on wailing away. At some point after you're into the fight, it's not health-based, it's time-based, it seems, because I was mucking around for a little while and wasn't really doing much damage, just to try and get some footage of his attacks, which didn't really help. Honestly, I didn't use any of it in the end. That's the Buster Arm, or the Mega Buster full attack, and you can see here, hopefully, there we go, the punchline. See, it just does chip damage, but it's good to set up. I'm sorry, what was I saying? After a certain amount of time, he will drop down, and you'll get to play with V, who is on mission 5, I think, down below you. When the legs poke through on V's previous mission, that's this bit here. Here we go, I think it's falling through now, and it'll drop down. That was a bit lucky. And then you'll get a chance to pick up a Buster Arm, which you'll see in a minute, but in the meantime, just keep wailing away. You can see here, I think I start to use the punch arm a little bit. Here, yes, come on, punchline. There, see, so punchline plus sword does pretty significant damage if you get the opportunity, but just be aware of being hit and losing the punchline, obviously. Now, this is where his foot's gone through. This is where you'll get the little cutscene with V here. When you've dealt with that, there's a Buster Arm right next to you there. So grab that, get up, charge it up, and let it rip. And it's going to do pretty significant damage. As it turns out, it actually kills him here. That's the first time I managed to do that. But either way, it's a free Buster Arm, and it's free damage. The only time you can do that is when he's downed. I tried doing it a bunch of other times, like when he just drops, but it didn't really work out. Now, I'm not really sure what videos to put here on the left and right. Mission 7, it kind of has the boss. Kind of. Mission 6 doesn't have any orbs, so let's put Mission 7, the 2 gold orbs, one for V, one for Nero, and I may as well make a video of the boss fight for 7. It's not going to be pretty, but enjoy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.